Hey guys, Casper here again, back with this 10-minute flash update on silver, gold, platinum, and also the Dixie now. Yeah, the Dixie. I have been on holidays with the family, so I couldn't do updates, video update that is. I did manage to put together some written posts on various stocks, gold and silver, and also a drone stock that we bought into heavily. And yeah, that's why again join the Substack if you want to get the full content that I do. And the posts are still very valid. We're talking about one uranium stock that is like a mid-low tier stock, but the setup is beautiful. And when it breaks our level, we want to get in big time. And yeah, let's go through it here again. 10 minutes, very quickly. We haven't done it for the entire week because me, not being in. But yeah, let's dive in here. So last week we were looking at that yellow flag. We tickled a little here and then we shut up, back tested, rally to the upper red here, which comes from all the way out here back in May. That is resistance, right? For sure that is. And we're still within the overall blue uptrend right there. That's the main focus now. And what we want to see, what would be extremely positive, is if we can break the red one, breaking that May trend line, because that means again, I said here, if that breaks to the upside, then we're going to see 40, or we are going to attack 40. So if we hold here the blue, right, depending on how we get there, break the red, we could charge and we could get into the 40s for silver. So good week overall on silver. Um, What did we open right? We opened there. So basically flat for the week. Excuse me, I thought it was down here, but basically flat for the week. So nothing major. We hit big resistance and it's now trying to round here, hopefully. So yeah, silver so far so good. Gold overall still stuck in that wedge, which means if it breaks to the upside at roughly 3,430, we have the maximum target that is generated is 4K from that move. Again, not something I will show here because it's we do that on different sections in the updates. But yeah, as long as we hold here, basically gold is looking primed for a breakout. And yeah, the week here, if you go back, basically chop chop. This is gold doing basically nothing. Miners has done okay, if I remember correctly. However, I think it's still the SIL ETF has hit in my view, the last big hurdle for this to run to continue. Remember, I've been bullish on silver miners for the past year, and they have performed tremendously ever since. Last hurdle is here, and I think it is 44, 42 actually on that chart, don't, if I remember correctly. So yeah, nothing big here on gold. We really want to get above here internally, 3,370. That means we're taking out these pesky highs here, and you can see some sort of fight there along for the past 3 months. The Dixie, I think, is in for a run, actually. The Dixie, yeah, look at that. Again, this is 2025. I'm just going to show you here briefly. Upper trend line, broke out, back tested, continuation for now. So what the Bulls really want to do here for the Dixie is to get back above that collapse there, which is what I would like to call the waterfall level. So we need to get above roughly this level here, this zone, to really confirm the breakout, which is at 99.3. 99.3, and I think we're going to do a major back test of that one. So if we zoom in here again, we could target 105, excuse me, 100.5 on the Dixie. Again, challenging that big level. So let's see here. Again, it has a lot of resistance to do, but long term, we're bearish. Short term here, a bit promising. Nothing really confirmed yet. I still want to get above that level, as mentioned. But yeah, the Dixie. The negative for the Dixie, if we ought to talk about that, of course, if we is that we have a bit of a bear flag going on still. So, and that is also why I really want to get back above here, right? So if we can, and then break, you have a bit of a bottom, short-term bottom, and then you probably are going higher as well. Palladium with a very bad week. Not excuse me, not a very bad day. I can see here it peaked at 1,360 and it's now down over $60. But yeah, we are 1,250 is the big neckline level. We can zoom out just to show people. This is the big neckline going back over 2 years, almost 2 years, right? And we're basically teasing here. And what often happens is you break out a little bit, overshooting, try again, but typically you kind of like start to stall here for some time before eventually going higher, right? Um, so yeah, I do believe we're gonna see 1,250 next week at least. Um, yeah, still overall, bullish long term for sure. Really bullish long term, but also here again, we can see we're breaking all these structures higher and higher, and this could be that final high here before we eventually start to consolidate for some time here. Um, yeah, platinum, the last one here on the 15-minute. We're going to zoom in here. I had to change the chart a little bit. Remember, we turned exceptionally bullish at 1,050 down here. That was the big go-go level for us. And we're still, um, you can see here we have this internal golden, which we're still holding, which is important. I think if we crack below roughly 1,420, that's actually quite high. I mean, it has run 50% in no time. That's amazing. And then we are in for more downside for sure on platinum. But as long as we can hold here and especially get back above the blue, then that would be even more bullish. So for now, still looking good. But I think the next week will be a fight for holding that 1,420-ish for the platinum bulls. And it could coincide with some short-term bull in the Dixie that could push that down. So yeah, but remember, long term, immensely bullish on platinum. We have seen that 4-year breakout here, that wedge, that whole consolidation here breaking out, and we are up here now. So a little pullback here, who cares? It doesn't matter. It really does not matter in the long term. It only gives you another buying opportunity. So where did we open up for the week? We have to check that all the way down here. So we've had an okay week for platinum, up a few percent here. But nothing spectacular to really mention on this chart for platinum. So yeah, again, short term, sometimes you don't get anything for like a few weeks. And this was maybe one of those weeks where we didn't really do much, but we stayed above 1,420. That was the important, or 28 to be precise. That's the important thing. Have a great day. As always, these are just very short-term updates, nothing long-term projections or anything. It's just to see where we are and what happened during that day. So have a great day, guys. Cheers and bye.